Hey everyone, so in my last haul video, which was my London haul, I did say that I probably wouldn't be shopping again for a couple of years considering how much money I spent. But I am going on holiday soon, so I thought I should pick up some little holiday bits to take with me. And I have literally just got in from shopping, probably about 20 minutes ago. So I sat down and, I haven't even taken anything out of this big, massive bag. So I'm just going to kind of pull things out and see how it goes. So I went to Primark, Topshop, H&M and Lush, and I'll start with the Lush things because they are on the top of the bag. And I haven't actually been to Lush for quite a while. I think I've kind of not gone off it a bit, but I'm just not a bath person. I was buying all these bath bombs and never using them, so I kind of like steered clear of it for a little bit. But I went in because, when you walk past a Lush store and you just smell it and it just smells incredible and you can't help but kind of just walk in. Although I am more of a shower person, I do like to take baths on holiday just because you've got more time, it's a bit more relaxing. So I thought I'd get a few bath bombs, but I was immediately grabbed by one of the assistants and given like a rub down, and he actually sold me this, which I didn't intend on buying. This is called Stepping Stone and it's a foot scrub, and it basically looks like a foot. It's really crumbly, so I'm going to put it back in the bag. But it smells incredible. That's probably the reason I bought it, because it just smells so good. Kind of like lemony and really fresh, and you kind of just break a bit off and you really kind of like scrub your feet with it, and it's got cocoa butter in it, I think he said, or shea butter, some kind of butter, and it just helps to moisturise it, get rid of any dry flaky skin. So I thought that was good for some little sandal holiday feet. I got a bubble bar, and this is the Comforter. I haven't ever tried this one, but it's the pink swirly one. It smells kind of sweet. I don't usually go for the sweet smells, but it's got a tiny bit of like fruitiness in it. What does it say about it? The label's actually rubbed off, so I have no idea what to do with this, but yeah, it smells really lovely. I think it kind of reminds me of Refreshers. Is it Refreshers or Palmer Violets, that kind of thing? And then the last thing I got, which I haven't seen before, so I don't know if it's new, was a bath ballistic, and this is called Avo Bath. It's kind of just a massive green bath bomb. It smells kind of fresh, quite fruity, smells really lemony again, similar to the foot scrub, but this one actually has avocado in it, and that really drew me to it. So I think it's just really moisturising. It's got all the oils and the benefits of an avocado. So I can't wait to use those, and now my room smells amazing because I've just got them all out. The next place I went to was H&M, and I only got 2 things from there, and I was looking for a little bag to take with me on holiday, just a really small one, and I had a pair of tan sandals that I got from Topshop a couple of weeks ago, and I really wanted to match that, and I found this, which I thought was really sweet. It's kind of like a little satchel bag, but it's really, really tiny. It's that size of my head, and yeah, I thought it'd just be good to take like essentials with me so I don't have to carry everything around. And it's not got any pockets inside, I don't think. It's just really small, so you're not going to fit much in there, but just kind of like phone and purse and keys and things like that. This was £12.99. I think that's quite a lot for what it is. I don't think it's real leather, and it's quite small, but you never know. With H&M's bags, they either seem to be really expensive or really reasonable, so you don't know what you're going to get when you go there. And then quite a boring purchase, I just got a denim jacket. I think this is kind of slightly cropped, like a 3/4 length denim jacket, because I'm sure I've had so many in the past and probably thrown them away and then wanted one again, so I don't actually have one, so I thought I would just get this. It's quite plain, but just nice to throw over little summer dresses because you never know when the rain's going to start. That one was £24.99. Again, really quite expensive, I'd say, but H&M's prices are a bit up and down. So next I went to Topshop, and I think I got 3 things. Oh no, I got a couple of jewellery bits as well. I picked up this dress which I saw on the sale, and I picked it up because I thought it was on sale, but it actually turned out to be full price, I think. But I did really like it. It's just bright orange, and it's kind of a bit of a marl, is it marl? Marl, M-A-R-L knit, and it's got little kind of rainbow like dots in it. I can't really explain that. I'll do a close-up so you can see. It's just a really simple jersey t-shirt dress. I think it's actually inside out, so sorry about that, but I thought that was just a nice little throw-on summer piece. And then I got a few little basic camis. These are everywhere at the moment, but they're so nice. They're so handy. They're just literally little strappy tops, quite 90s, I'd say. They're kind of loose, a bit baggy, but the thing I like about the Topshop ones is they're not really that see-through. Some of them you can just see your bra, so you have to wear something underneath, and it kind of defeats the object. But these you can kind of get away wearing something underneath and you can't really see it. So I got a black one and a white one. Well, it's kind of cream, kind of like off-white, and these were actually £18 each, which again I think is quite a lot for what they are. They're quite little and flimsy, but I thought I'd get loads of wear out of these. They're kind of just a real like summer staple, so I should get a lot of use out of them. And then I picked up some midi rings, and I really love midi rings at the moment, but I've only got kind of plain band ones, so these have got a little bit more to them, I guess you could say. There's one with a flower and a little diamond and then a little butterfly, and I really liked this one. It's kind of just like an eye. I think they call it an all-seeing eye or something like that, but I thought they were really cool. Those were £4.50 for the little one and £7.50 for the 3. Okay, so now on to everything inside this massive bag. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to pull random bits out, and I kind of went for kind of quite basic things again, similar to things I got in Topshop. So I got a few little summer dresses, but I also got some quite basic kind of plain tops as well. So at the moment I've pretty much been living in my Topshop mum jeans. They're really high-waisted, kind of baggy, a bit vintagey. So I bought a couple of crop tops to go with those, and this is just a plain like white sleeved crop top, and that was £3.50. And I also got one in black as well, exactly the same, plain, pretty simple, but just kind of nice to throw on with your jeans and kind of wear like a little statement necklace with. And I got a grey one which is kind of similar to the top I'm wearing today, which is also from Primark, but this has got little turn up sleeves, and it is also a crop top, but it's quite a big baggy one. It kind of looks quite loose, which I quite like as well. I don't like really kind of tight things. And then this is just a really big kind of loose, it looks huge on camera, kind of marl print top, and I like this because it's really thin, so it's quite big and long sleeve, but it still feels really light and you get a lot of air in there, so if it does get a bit warmer, this should be okay to wear as well. There are a couple of other colours as well. There was like a red, a burgundy and a black and a green, but I thought I'd go for grey just because I seem to really like grey at the moment, and that was £5. Okay, then on to a few more interesting bits. I got this dress, and it's kind of like a midi dress. It's not quite maxi, but it sort of comes to just below the knee, I'd say, but it's got a little split. I don't know if you can see that just there, but it's got these sort of fake kind of leather effect shoulders, and I guess this isn't really a summer dress, but I thought it'd be quite nice just with a little handbag and then a little pair of like flats or something, and just a little denim jacket thrown over if it gets a bit colder. But it's quite a loose shape as well. It's not too tight, it's not too clingy, but it's just a tiny bit baggy, so I really liked that. I got this plain white shirt, and I have so many just plain collared sheer white shirts. I just seem to keep buying them. Whenever I see one I have to get it for some reason, but I suppose you can never have too many of them. It's got really short sleeves, so not even like cap sleeves, it's more like a kind of vesty top, but the sleeves are kind of turned up, which I thought was kind of a little bit different. Yeah, and that one was £8. I'm not really into kind of cutesy, girly printed things and dresses and all that sort of thing, but I saw this and I just really liked it, and it's just a little kind of smock dress with little cap sleeves, kind of like a t-shirt dress I guess, but it's navy blue with pink hearts, and I just thought it was really sweet. And I tried it on and I really like the shape actually. It's really flattering, it kind of really goes in the waist, and then it comes out with a nice skirt, but it's not too big. And I like the sleeves as well. I prefer dresses with little sleeves because I don't really like to show all of my arms. It's kind of a bit twee, but again I thought with just a little pair of flats and a denim jacket it would be really nice. And that one was £8 again, so that's just an amazing price really. I didn't even realise it was that cheap. And then last of all I got this. It's kind of like a kimono cardi kind of thing. I've never actually owned like a kimono style thing, but I've always really liked them, and I really like the print of this one. It's got little flowers and little birds on it. I think they're cranes, a little bit Japanese. Yeah, just again really nice and light to throw over a top or something if it gets a little bit cooler in the evening. And that one was £7. I like how floaty it is though. You can literally, you can't even feel it when it's on. I'll model it for you. Doesn't really go with this top, but it just adds a little bit to a plain outfit I think. So those are all my high street buys, and I hope you enjoyed watching that. I'm now going to go and attempt to plan my packing, which I hate. It just drives me crazy. It's so stressful. I always think I'm going to leave something behind, and I usually do. So yes, I will see you all in my next video guys.